If Tinubu's reward for criticism continues, we will soon be governed not by the best minds but by loudest mouth. Yes, because almost now like this is like everybody that is criticizing the president. Most of them are now doing it on purpose because they know that if you do that, they will call you so that they can silence you. They'll give you an appointment. That's what they are doing now. And really, we are being governed by the loudest mouth. Because now they want to give them Reno Mokli, them FFK, appointments as ambassadors. What have they done to deserve it? What has Reno done to deserve ambassadorship in this country? Once you criticize them like this, once you insult them, oh, the president is bad, the president is this, the president is that, and then all of a sudden you just change your mind and then you start praising them. They'll now give you appointment. One person the other day was saying that he talked to the president and he now called me. And then after they called you, they now give you appointment and you collected it. You collected the appointment. So that means you will not be able to talk again. They are giving appointment to silence these people that are talking bad about them. So obviously we are going to be governed by people that do not even know their job, that do not even deserve to be there, but they are giving it just to reward them for you criticized me, or you are now saying good stuff about me as the president of the state. So you need to be rewarded. You need to be rewarded. And what do you give them? You give them appointment. You give them ambassadorship. That's it though. In a country where leadership ought to be anchored on competence, integrity and patriotism, Nigeria under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is sadly leaning towards the dangerous playbook. Reward your loudest critics with plumb positions here so that they can keep quiet. That is just what they are doing now. Not for merit though, but to silence them. It is politics of pacification masquerading as inclusion, and it is slowly eroding what little is left of the moral fabric in public service. For instance, on March 30, 2025, during an iftar dinner to mark his 73rd birthday, President Tinubu attempted to justify the controversial appointment of Dr. Bosun Tijani as the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy. The president proudly claimed it was evidence of his open-mindedness, that he values talent even in those who may have once been critics. But this is more than generous leadership. It is political optics, yes. You are putting people that have insulted you, you are putting them in appointment. Why? It's because you want to silence them. It's not because they know what they are doing or they are qualified for that job. Particularly as Tijani's criticism weren't offhand comments, but cutting and calculated. Here today, he's saddled with one of the most strategic portfolios in the administration. And then we say that the country is not growing. And some things are bad, things are not going well. Because the people that are there, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. Where is the proof that Tijani's appointment was based on measurable competence or a vision for digital transformation? Nigerians are still waiting. Another classic example is Dr. Akin Baba Ahmed, formerly the spokesman of the Northern Elders Forum, NEF, and a fire-breathing critic of both the Buhari and Tinubu administration. His appointment last year as political advisor to the president in the office of the vice president shocks many. No wonder he is resigning. Because obviously, maybe because he's there. If they put you there, it's obviously because they want to silence you. Now, the man just resigned, I think last week. Why did he resign? Why did he collect it in the first place? When you were a critic. Many believe that the appointment was not about tapping into Baba Ahmed's experience, but rather a strategic attempt to shut him up and mute the persistent criticism emanating from the north. Probably that one has seen that, this is what people want to do. People want to silence me, and I cannot be silenced. That is why he's resigning. He's saying he's resigning on personal grounds. We don't know what happened. As of now, sources report that Baba Ahmed has tendered his resignation, yes. Though it is yet to be approved by the president, the silence surrounding his exit only raises suspicion. Was he disappointed by what he met in the office? Obviously, you are saying that, these people, he gave me appointment to silence me or what? Or he's saying that, the vice president is not really doing his duty. The vice president is not functioning, so he also is not functioning in the position that they have put him. We don't know. Probably he was disappointed, or was his voice no longer useful now that the northern backlash against Tinubu is intensifying. Indeed, prominent northern political and traditional leaders continue to lash out at Tinubu's government over the worsening economy, political instability, and raging insecurity. Clearly, the buy the critic strategy has failed. But perhaps the most astonishing twist is reported nomination of Reno. Yes, so the same man who relentlessly campaigned against Tinubu from the diaspora, at one point accusing him of links to drug crimes and organizing physical protests in the UK. That Reno, that one they shocked me pass. Reno's nomination to a diplomatic role is not just ironic, it is utterly shameful. Like how? How can you be appointing Reno as an ambassador? For what? If his allegations were taken seriously, how does he now represent Nigeria on the global stage under the same administration he described as tainted? This is not about forgiveness exactly. It's not about forgiveness. Oh no, he has started saying good things. Now, everywhere he goes, he's defending Tinubu. He's defending whatever he does is okay. Even when he's doing something obviously bad, Reno Mokri will defend it. It's not about forgiveness. This is about political transactionalism at its peaks. Critics being rewarded not because they have changed their views or added value, but because their voices are too loud to ignore. Without a doubt, it is a rotten pattern of political pacification. The pattern is now predictable. Criticize, get noticed, get appeased, then go quiet. Exactly, because once they appoint Reno, the FFK, them, all of them, Sheikh Hosani, once they give them this appointment as the ambassadors, you're not going to hear their voice again. And not. What President Tinubu's government is doing is weaponizing appointments as hush money, the same way they weaponize poverty to keep Nigeria, to keep voting for them when they are not really doing anything. Handling plumb positions to critics in a bid to muffle dissent. It is a perversion of democracy, an insult to genuine loyalists, and a blow to qualified professionals who don't play dirty politics. A big blow. A very, very big blow. However, to put it advisedly, in this context, it is not out of place to opine that Nigeria deserves better. We really deserve better. We deserve people that actually know what they are doing, that knows their job, that are not just there because of their stomach, because of what they want to eat. Because obviously, Reno is broke. He's broke. That appointment now, it will help his life. He's broke. They don't have money. So they are fighting for their stomach. In fact, if this government is truly serious about transformation, it must abandon these policies of reward for criticism and return to policies of merit, transparency and accountability. Otherwise, we will soon be governed, not by the best mind, but by the loudest mouth. Yes, sir, and that's just it. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.